Hi, welcome back to the channel, Shop Titans. Alright, looking forward to collecting another 50 gems from this King Caprice event. Alright, a lot of crafting in King Caprice. Right, great florist, dinosaur spirits, and I'm getting to claim more rewards because guild members are working and I'm working hard too. So we got more of those antique tokens, and I really wish to be able to get another good nice antique blueprint, and of course lots of gems to be collected. And before that, let's do some feeding of pets as usual. Only free food because you know, I'm not very rich right now. I've been investing a lot into the training hall and of course any other buildings that the guild boss directed. The sales of items has been doing well because I think the great tip given by friend is really to leave a lot of space around the shopkeeper's counter. At the same time, with the King Caprice, you'll be having a lot of problem in terms of those trunk space because inventory is always an issue. So I do urge you, if you are continuously crafting like me, all those low tier items just to generate enough of those points while your resources are running low, do go ahead and dump them away, right? In that way you can recycle the materials for continuous crafting. At the same time, you will resolve the problem of limited trunk space. Okay, so meanwhile, I'm trying to feed my champions with seeds at the same time, upgrading my heroes with those XP cups. Any more? Yes, there are a few more. Although they are really tiny ones, there are 6 of them. I just give it to this guy, the lucky guy here. Alright, most of the heroes are right now above 30, like 30, 31, 32, and some are 33. With the guild boss directions, we have leveled up that training hall, but unfortunately I think one of the member dropped up, or I think is kicked off by the guild boss because has been missing quite a number of days. So with that, there would be an issue again in terms of getting that training hall leveling up again. So I think everybody is just scrambling just to have sufficient funds and keep on investing into the training hall to get it up and running at level 35 heroes again. So that is quite painful, especially when someone left your guild with a lot of investment or it's been kicked off by the guild boss because of absentee for about 2 weeks or so. So that is a bit painful, but nonetheless, I think for the better of future events, I think the guild boss going to make that decision, and probably is the right one. So here we are, a lot of crafting, and also wanted to make some argon and do a plus as well. So we're going to spend some money. Meanwhile, choosing only the Caprice items for crafting, and only when I have sufficient crafting being done, i.e. when I run out of resources, I'll start to craft the other things like the elements and spirits, because sometimes when King Caprice events, they just focus on one particular component, like example wood and leather, and then you got your other idling components sitting down there doing nothing, and you're running out of resources for King Caprice. Then must as well use good use of those other idling components to craft those really expensive elements and spirits, or even very high tier weapons, right? So that's a better choice than crafting the King Caprice items at a very low tier. That is only when you are running out of all resources, then you're going to continuously want to generate those King Caprice points, and then that's what I normally do. But a lot of times I'm just got to make sure we just got to lock on to the game more often. After a period of time, definitely the components will be regenerated into the resource bins, and I'm really looking forward in collecting those gems in the next reward. So getting gems is not easy, but I'm reaching my target of 4,000 really fast. And do remember to collect your daily tokens of 5 of those antique tokens, because that blueprint doesn't come easy, and you gotta collect it because it is an antique, i.e. you cannot get it anymore except during the King Caprice event. So we are about shy from 4,000 gems, about 483 gems away. So minus 50, we're gonna get it probably the next time I show you the video. that would knock off some, and then we're left with 400-ish of gems. I think that's really doable. So probably when I have sufficient cash on hand after all this tedious and expensive expedition in terms of upgrading the trading hall is over, we will be able to generate more cash, and then we can go ahead and convert those slimy chests back to gems, that our shop expansion dream will come true. So do go ahead and do up that basement as well. It costs you, I think, 15 million to expand your basement by 4 more slots, so you can shift 4 more of those resource bin down to the basement. That makes your shop aesthetically more beautiful because it's more spacious, not as crammy as it is right now. So I saw some shops design that players cramped their shops all the way. So I don't know whether it looked like a shop or it looked like a warehouse, but that's life in Shop Titans. That's to maximize the space. So on one hand, you may want to have your shop that's good looking, but on the other hand, you want to maximize space, right? So here we are looking at King Caprice and attracted by all these antique blueprints, but yet having short of those antique tokens to change them. So nonetheless, I think that's something that we always can look out for. The King Caprice event is a long one, and definitely it should allow you to accumulate sufficient of those tokens so as to change your favorite item blueprints. If not, you can actually change for a deco item. I changed one for my avatar, i.e. my shopkeeper, the sword, which I thought is quite cute, and with that I changed a new look. So that was from the previous King Caprice event, and here we are still crafting, and my Ramani is not glowing because really quite upset about that because of the investments, but unfortunately it is for the better good, because with level 25 heroes I'll be able to clear this Tower of Titans or Lost City of Gold event more efficiently and probably climbing higher. So in short, it's a good investment, but it's just that feeling poor isn't too good of a feeling. Can't craft much right now because resources is all depleted because of the continuous crafting non-stop, and I think more importantly is that, are you willing to do discounts to get energy so as to expedite crafting? If you're not willing to do discounts of those good items, then you may not be able to enjoy the expeditions in terms of expediting all this crafting, and then not able to gain more of those King Caprice progress. So it's a plus and minus, but I think sacrificing a few 100,000 here and there should be fine. Meanwhile, I'm just going to sell away my dinosaur spirit so as to gain more cash. I may sell away some components and then to gain the cash amount increase as well, because a lot of components may be sitting around not doing anything, and we can always get them when we send the heroes out. Okay, also some achievement there with the continuous crafting and selling in the shop. You can see the progress bar of 59 inching towards 60. Now it's about 59 3/4, so probably another month or so or maybe even faster with King Caprice. Level 60 will be next. I don't know whether is it a milestone. If you know, you can tell me, but I definitely know level 58 is a milestone now, since everything gets more difficult. So with the crafting continuously, if you really, I want to urge you to recycle the materials. Please dump away those items that's really cheap, like low level tier 1 that you've been crafting a lot, so as to recycle it. You not make a loss, because apparently sometimes you craft, especially when you have ascended them like me, then you have craft doubles and they recycle. Sometimes you even make profits in terms of components, so it shouldn't be a big issue there. So resources for continuous crafting in King Caprice is possible, but it's just a long and tedious process. Vis-a-vis those expensive items, it gains you a lot of those points, but those T1s and T2 and T3s doesn't gain as much. I'm trying to clear my stock here, try to get really more cash, so eventually sufficient to convert slimy chests to gems again. I'm gonna shelve my plans for retirement of the 2 heroes, because I think more importantly, do the shop expansion first before anything else. Okay, so I'm almost coming towards the end of this video, and I do hope you good luck in getting those tokens to exchange for your King Caprice blueprints. I'll end this video by showing my latest so-called progress, just a little bit shy from those 50 gems. Alright, I wish you good luck and thank you for watching. Goodbye.